Bengal Bandh that has been called by the BJP and other parties today. And here's what Kolkata's morning is looking like right now. BJP workers block rail tracks across the state. Behrampur, Hooghly, Bongao. BJP workers are blocking trains. It's basically the Rail Roko Bandh that also is a part of the larger Bengal Bandh that has been announced. The cops, meanwhile, have said protesters face off over the Bengal. There's this face off that is happening right now because cops are trying to ensure that the services are functional across the state, while BJP specifically and other parties are also decided to go ahead and be a part of this bandh. It's a 12-hour Bengal bandh that has been called by the Bharatiya Janata Party, but TMC has struck it down. As a ruling party, as part of the government, the Trinamool Congress is saying that this is a bandh call on the Kolkata issue. Shreya Chatterjee continues to be with us. So Shreya, there is politics on it, definitely that continues. What are the streets looking like around you? Do you think services are on, functional, or do you think there's been an impact?
Well, Pooja, the functional services are on. I'm seeing normal vehicles moving, at least at the pocket I am right now. This is South Kolkata. The bandh does not seem to have affected at this place as of now. But given some of the Rail Roko movements that are coming in right now, especially from the areas like Behrampur, Bongao, these are essentially areas where also BJP picked up support and they also won seats. Behrampur is one place where they have an MLA, Bongao is one place where they have an MP. So clearly where the BJP has seen some dominance, there might be some incidents of Rail Roko and bandh calls being given where people might not come out, but so far as the maximum places are concerned, it's unlikely that the bandh call will resonate. And it's also because not just about the BJP coming and giving a call for an incident, but the way the bandh culture resonated with the people of the city and the state, and then it was overturned. It's unlikely that bandhs will be successful here, irrespective of what the emotion behind it is.
All right, so Shreya will be tracking different aspects of it. Shreya, stay on with me because it's a political showdown now over the horror that took place at the R.G. Gaur Hospital in Kolkata. And a day after, remember, there was a violent protest outside the Secretariat. The BJP has now called for a 12-hour-long bandh today. Amid this, police have detained 2 BJP MLAs in Coach Behar when they tried to stop the bus services at the terminus. So the protesters are on the streets. The cops also deployed to ensure that the bandh does not succeed. Bharatiya Janata Party has hit out at the Mamata Banerjee government, calling her administration a dictatorship, accusing her of quashing the voice of protesters. BJP President JP Nadda questioned the Chief Minister of the state on who is she trying to yield. What is the crime of the citizens to raise their voice on the streets with regard to women's safety? Now, the CBI has sought permission to now conduct a lie detector test on Anup Datta. Remember the ASI, the cop from Kolkata Police? The policeman whose house the rape accused stayed in, took shelter, hid in, after he allegedly committed the crime. And not just the crime, but the brutality that came with it. Meanwhile, the woman's parents have alleged that the crime scene appears to have been altered and continue to accuse the hospital management that they did lie to them about their daughter's death.
पश्चिम बंगाल की सड़कों पर ममता बनर्जी की सरकार और उनकी बर्बर पुलिस द्वारा इंसाफ की मांग कर रहे डॉक्टरों, बंगाल के युवाओं और महिलाओं पर जो हिंसा और दमनकारी चक्र और का जो तांडव देखा गया है, वह निंदनीय तो है ही, साथ में वह मानवता को भी शर्मसार करने वाला है। मैं पूछता हूं, छात्र समाज की मांग क्या थी? यही कि आरजी कर हॉस्पिटल में हुए जघन्य अपराध पर दोषियों पर कार्रवाई हो, बंगाल की बेटी को न्याय मिले। ममता जी महिला मुख्यमंत्री होकर भी बंगाल के महिलाओं की सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करने में पूरी तरीके से असफल रही है।
सरकार के खिलाफ लोगों को कुछ कहना है, लोगों को गुस्सा, उनका तरीका कुछ अलग होते हैं। हमारा पार्टी के तरीका अलग होते हैं, दूसरे पार्टी के तरीका अलग होते हैं। फिर भी ये सरकार ने पहले कह चुके थे कि ये इलीगल है। ये आंदोलन को सही ढंग से चलाना और इसमें कोई हिंसा ना हो, इसके लिए सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी और विपक्ष दोनों को सहमति बनना चाहिए, दोनों को आपस में बैठना चाहिए, नहीं तो सिर्फ सियासत होगी और कुछ नहीं होगी।
इन्वेस्टिगेशन सीबीआई के हाथ में, केस सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, ये लोग कलकत्ता में एनआरकी के लिए ये नवान न चलो, ये कुछ गुंडे लोग जो सामने थे वहां पर, बड़ा गैदरिंग तो नहीं था, कुल मिलाकर 3000 मैक्सिमम। रही बात रेप और मर्डर की, ये तो बहुत बड़ा सोशल क्राइम है, लेकिन पूरा देश में हो रहा है। तो ये लोग कहीं भी किसी सीपीएम, किसी कांग्रेस, किसी भाजपा सीएम रिजाइन नहीं किया, यहां पर वो लोग पॉलिटिक्स करने चले आ।
Disproportionate force and coercive power was used by the state in dealing with the situation, ignoring the Supreme Court's own pronouncements that the state power shall not be unleashed against the peaceful protesters. This is the ghastly sight which we saw today on the streets of Kolkata. Certainly, this cannot be appreciated in any manner.